This is a song I wrote about a trail called the Highway to Heaven. It's between Solitude and Brighton, Utah, and it goes up to Twin Lakes Pass and over into Grizzly Gulch at Alta. But it's basically a song for anybody who likes to walk uphill. It's called Up Into the High Ground. And if you find me on the mountain, and if you find me walking up easy, going slow, there'll be no burden on my shoulders, or just a dusty tailwind that my back will blow. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Take a look around. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. I never come back down. Up the highway to heaven could be your story. Sometimes the pleasure, sometimes the pain. But up the highway to heaven is the road to glory. Sometimes in the snow, sometimes in the rain. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Take a look around. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Yes, up to the high ground. Never come back down. It's just one foot in front of the other. It's a steady leg to keep you from the fall. On Sunset Peak in the Wasatch Mountains, it's the will to go that's needed most of all. Yes, come walk with me up on the mountain. Come walk with me to a sunlit ridge above. Their steps well taken to a new horizon. Yes, to the big sky and the deep space that I love. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Take a look around. Up into the high ground, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. I never come back down. Up into the high ground, yes, up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Take a look around. Up into the high ground, it's up into the high ground, up into the high ground. Never come back down. Up into the high ground, I never come back down. Yes, up into the high ground, never come back down.